Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizens, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madness. Moving on to our video. Yes, as you can see right now, looking at your LCD, you will see that it says diplomatic row brewing between USA and Jamaica. Yes, so the PNP LGBT plus party urged the Jamaican government to allow gay diplomats in Jamaica. Yeah, that means two people of the same sex, give them accreditation, but the Jamaican government say no, it's against the law, we can't do that, you understand? So we don't know, but we don't know from long time. Say the PNP LGBTQ plus party, we know that from ever since them all years silently, and publicly, them support the PNP. That's why we at the Jamaica Young Police channel call them the PNP LGBTQ plus party. And the JLP LGBTQ plus party, because of their policies and how them treat other people. Yes, you understand? You have the faces of the PNP LGBTQ plus party, like there's a former member of parliament who's in the PNP LGBTQ plus party hierarchy. Yes, he was being investigated in time. Former Minister of National Security Dwight Nelson, who's a rear admiral. Yes, he's a rear admiral, and he was killed. Yeah, when the rear admiral thing, or them thing that them always kill them lover, and this politician name was found in the diary. Yeah, in the diary of Dwight Nelson, rear admiral's son. Yeah, and right now we are look at the politician and thing, and everybody know him, man. You understand? So that's why the people in St. Elizabeth, which we are used to station in Silo, them say no, him can't stay here. So I saw them bring in Redman. You understand? But him still a part of the thing. You understand? So everybody, so Raymond, them, say Raymond, him go both ways. You understand? As a rear admiral, them say Isaac, I don't know, them say Isaac may be one of them guys that too, Isaac Buchanan. But so the PNP LGBTQ plus, so the first time we know for openly rear admiral was Dr. Peter King. You understand? So right now the PNP LGBTQ plus party, them I support, and I say, boy, hey look, when I forget about God and them thing there, you understand? And a money run thing, so just go on with America and let go the rear admiral them in Jamaica. And the government has said, boy, we can't do that because it's against the law, so we can't break the law. So America will retaliate. So we want you to listen to this guy, this man, you understand? This man is a 7-day man, I so the first time, to be frank with you, I have a friend, I used to have it's a family, and we were like, I used to see them like family, because the way I think of them, and they would treat me at times. But in the long run, I realized it was really a one-sided relationship. You know, it wasn't, you understand, the respect, the love that I had for them, they never have that for me, because especially, I mean, I call him name, especially Bobby. Bobby never appreciate me as him friend for telling me the truth. And him lock me off because, him done with me because I was a woman, and the same woman mashed him up on them thing there, you know. And then before him father passed away, him father said, I was his best friend, him ever, because I am the only person who told him the truth. So you see, sometimes you can't say you have a friend and because you tell him the truth. You know, that's you know, your relationship. So yeah, so as me I tell you now with these virgin, I used to go, I go 7-day church with them a few times on them thing there in South Florida. You understand? And that's it. That was the first time I heard that them going to persecute Christians. With the Bible, some things they can't. And I was like, honestly, when I hear that, I used to say, no man, them things they can't work. What you mean? And I Bible remember say, white man them bring me the Bible and them thing there. And them I tell you say, no, this was them use the Bible and them thing there for enslave our ancestors. Although these are people, mixed people, like me and them thing, and but me, although them brown and me and them thing there, and you understand. And I tell me, say, boy, eventually them I try to go out for the Bible. And I say, no, I can't, because I'm saying, all right, let's watch, because I'm only around things on them, not believing in God. And, Europe are the epicenter of this, Satan domain. And that's where the Nephilims, were, that's why God used the flood to get rid of them and them things. So that's why some of them end up in a cave and all them things there. You understand? So, who wants you to listen to this brother? Yeah, this pastor man in Jamaica. You watch, you listen, and you decide.
Hey friends, greetings. I did a video earlier about this book entitled All Boys Are Not Blue, in which I was warning parents to be careful of books that are given to your children. So someone asked me, isn't this book in our school? I said no. They then asked, then why are you talking about it? Now, if you're a parent, you are going to want to hear this. So listen up. A friend of mine called me a few days ago, and she was terrified. Now, I'm a pastor in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. So more time persons are faced with issues, they would call me to talk. No, this lady is not one of my members. She's a friend. We go way back. But she wasn't speaking to me as a friend. She was speaking to me as a pastor, because as I said, she was really terrified. And parents, this is the part I want you to get. I did ask her permission to do this video, and she said it was okay as long as I did not call her name or say anything that would identify her son or her. She was going through her son's stuff, and she saw a book that wasn't his. So she started going through the pages, and she was frightened. When she asked him, where did you get this book? She said she was shocked out of her wits. She said what was more shocking to her than the person who gave the book to her son was the chapter he was told to read. The chapter is entitled Losing My Virginity Twice, and this is not about a male and a female. This is about two males. Now let me read something from this chapter to show you how disturbing this is. It says here, we cuddled up for a few minutes before I leaned in and we began kissing. This was my actual first time ever kissing a boy as well. I am not even going to read any more of that. But this troubling part of it, her son that this book was given to is only 9 years old. 9! So my first video wasn't about warning you against what is happening in schools, because I've never seen this book in a school. It is to warn you that parents, whenever someone give a book to your child, read it first, because there are some sick predators out there who are trying to corrupt your children. Be vigilant.
Yeah, so one would thought that after all these years of mental slavery and physical slavery, torture, terrorism, and all of them things, the 21st century, the world would be, moving into a bit in a direction where the truth is upheld. But boy, all we can see is just pure lies. And if you speak against the lies, you are targeted for all kind of things, you understand? Because remember that we are not perfect human beings, we are infallible. So, you understand? Because remember the same book that we see this one I talk about. Remember, so it was the PNP government, under Ronald Thwaites, they were trying through the Jamaican for Justice, Caroline Gomes, who was Ronald Thwaites' cousin. They were trying to inject these things into the curriculum of the Jamaican youths them. And guess who exposed them? It was the Rasta. And that's what I mean is why them hate Queen Ifrica, because them say she was the one who was the campaigner in chief, and she do all kind of song, and you don't want to song them, so positive message always coded and them thing. And the European them say it was the same Rastas them would topple the South African regime, the apartheid regime. So that's why them say, boy, the only thing the only thing you can really stop them on them agenda is music. Because them realize that no matter how many lies they tell, once the music is there, the music is always going to reach the people. Them, you understand? So that's the message. So them have to attack the music. You understand? So as you know, you look right there, you can say, so after Jamaica refuses to accredit the same-sex spouse of an American diplomat, the PNP LGBTQ plus party urged the Jamaican government to allow the gay diplomat in Jamaica. And they have released a letter supporting the same. You understand? The PNP party had released a letter supporting the same. So we want you to, hey look, we want you to watch this video. Because this video, yeah, is from a PNP community in Jamaica, in the Kingston metropolitan area. I know, to be frank, once be a police area. You understand? Yeah, once be a police area. So I want you to watch this, you understand? I saw them do it now, that are in, hey, if you know, if you're in a police, you know which part in an unspeak area it is. If you're active police, active detective. So you watch, you listen, you decide. PNP community listener.
When I see them thing I reach behind the zinc fence, I know say Jamaica gone, Look on them little youth there. Stand up and watch the whole thing. So what you think them youth that think growing up? It's okay if you dress up like woman. Look on them, man. You can't tell me say them boy are behind them zinc fence and a real batty boy. And that is just the truth. You get me? No Garrison, which is a real Garrison, don't uphold to these things. And I just saw the thing said, even America make you know now, once you come from Jamaica, you can't run to them place where you seek asylum through your gear. Because when them check the data, be a batty boy live at Jamaica, you know, see where you gone, behind the zinc fence.
Yeah, so that is one of the, the PNP community in the Unspear police area we are used to station back in the days. And you can see that they say that Jamaica is homophobic, and you can see right there that these young men in the Garrison, Kingston 13, parading themselves as straight as being rear admirals. So them say Jamaicans and Jamaica is a homophobic. Jamaicans are homophobic and Jamaica is a homophobic island. But this is in the Garrison, Kingston 13. That's a place where a man killed just for nothing, Just, you understand? Just for you to enter into the wrong domain. But you have to understand, most of our murderers in Jamaica are gays, and they are rear admiral. Most of our killers, yes, I can tell you that. Top man like Zeeks is a rear admiral. Andre Blackman Bryan is a rear admiral. City Puss is a rear admiral. Bulby was a rear admiral. Bebe Montego Bay was a rear. Even one time Bebe, the criminal, was them the PNP appointed him for be caretaker in St. James. A criminal, the man, the godfather of scamming. So we continue the journey. So as you can see, diplomatic war brewing between USA and Jamaica. So the PNP LGBTQ plus party urges the Jamaican government to allow gay diplomats in Jamaica. That is there, and that's how PNP is saying. So we're just gonna read and let you know what's going on, because we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We are just here to tell the people the facts. We're not here to hide anything from you and to turn you into the zombie or organate robot. We want to educate you, edify you, inspire you, so that you can open your eyes and see what is going on. You understand? So this is what it's saying now. Diplomatic tensions emerge as Jamaica denies accreditation to American diplomats same-sex spouse. Same-sex mean it can be a man in a relationship with an ex-man. So you don't know, them a rear admiral. It can be a woman in a relationship with an ex-woman, so them can be a lesbian. And I just saw them go around them thing. I don't know what's the reason for all of it, because remember, they are the one that imposed the Bible on us, our ancestors, So they might tell us, hey, look here. So they tell us no, not. So they might God, hey, look here. You see the Bible there over the go, Just forget about it and them thing and just work with we. And black people, I say, no, we not work with them, because we work with them a long time, and 500 years don't keep us in a slavery, so we don't night with them, we're going to go on. So a diplomatic dispute has been brewing between Washington and Kingston, straining the historically strong ties between the United States and Jamaica. Alright, you see, before we even go no further, let me tell you this, as a Jamaican in America, You see, one of the main reason why Donald Trump did win the presidency, yes, and them know, you know, the Democrat, them know, you know, it's all because of Barack Obama, this LGBTQ plus thing, and then Barack Obama now, him sanction Africa, and black people see it as a spat against them. So that's why the black people then did vote for Donald Trump. That's why they did lose. Donald Trump now, because he's a buffoon and all like stupid things and what him do. Black people never had a problem with him and him racist because at least Donald Trump was a honest racist. He not still like the rest of them, where them more racist than Donald Trump. Them not say it, but them actions. So you have to respect the man we talk. So that's why a lot of black people love Donald Trump as a racist, because majority of them racist. Nobody watch them party. So that's the reason why Donald Trump win. Now, for America go at Jamaica, you know. Jamaica is the capital of Africa. Yeah, or may I say that? The reason being and them thing there. If you have a converse with people from Africa, in America or anywhere in the world, and you meet them, they will tell us that Jamaica is the capital for Africa. Because every fight for black people free themselves in the world, it come from Jamaica. Without arms, Jamaica use music. That's what Jamaican use and help free black people. So when America now going to Jamaica, you are trying to dismantle the capital of Africa. Because they are trying to Africa and unite with them and them thing there. You understand? Nobody has a problem with you and where you want to live. But you can't impose, because Jamaica can't impose them will in America. So why America do that? But the reason, you know, and this now, and the Democratic Party, you know, they might rely upon say Donald Trump will get the nomination, so Joe Biden will go win again. This now go sit well with most black people, conscientious black people, because them know unite, because them know say Sodom and Gomorrah exists, whether or not you want to like it, but we know the truth hurt the guilty. And we at the Jamaica Young Police and we just here to tell you the truth. And we know them will use economic terrorism and all kind of thing. But you have to understand, God people all here suffer, you know. That's why black people in a bondage all these centuries, because they are God children. And some of them decide, so we can't forget, we can't turn the back on God, because if God turn the back on we, where would it be? Because we life, wherever God give it to us. But you don't know, you have two, at the departure long, you have two destinations, you have hell and you have heaven. You don't know, some people already, for them destination already hard day, you know. Because it's in them genes, them can't get rid of it because are just evil, so that's their destination. So black people don't want to go to so them thing. The black people say, boy, we already been through hell on earth, so we don't want to go through hell. You understand? We have been through earth, hell and earth. We don't want to go through no more hell and hell. So we got the departure along for heaven. So someone, you know, say the wicked people, then them don't choose this already, and them might tell us, oh, they might tell us, boy, God have to comply with them, because them create God, you know. Yeah, they not believe in a God, and them fit money are God to them. But on black people, them are attack on them thing. Them not attack the Arab them, you know, because one thing with the Arab them, you have to give them respect and credit, because them don't want to get rich like other black people and living. Them just want to just live. Them and for them government tell them about Allah and all kind of thing and Muhammad and them thing there. And you come to them with your madness, them will burn down all hell. Yeah, Arab people them will burn down hell. Jamaicans now, we got hell and fine and put AC and cool it. You understand? But hey, me not in another road with them, you know. Because me not in another hell thing, I want to go heaven when me dead, yeah. You understand? So, you know, so at the center of the conflict, Jamaica refusal to grant accreditation to the spouse of an American diplomat, a decision that could have far-reaching consequences for a diplomatic relationship between the two nations. Jamaica requests the spouse accreditation request. Earlier this year, the United States government formally requested approval from the Jamaican government to extend the diplomatic immunity and privilege to the married partner of a diplomat set to be posted in Jamaica. But why them never do that? Send them people go to Saudi Arabia. Why Jamaica? Why you choose Jamaica? You know, send them to Saudi Arabia, man. Saudi Arabia, yeah, send them, because Saudi Arabia have money. Yeah, send them to Jamaica. Because all of them things that they're doing, you know, them just turning away people towards China, which is a communist country, and the communists, and eventually the black country them have become communist. You understand? And the communists them now go, you understand? Because look on Vietnam, years Vietnam never deal with America and the people them still live. You understand? So I will live and see them try to create a system now named BRICS, where they don't want nothing to do with America, and see all the people them in Kenya, politicians in Kenya say, boy, hey, at time we'll get rid of the American dollar. And them it's a big campaign worldwide against the American currency, you know. Because America is the most hated country in the world, you know, because of its colonialism, colonize other people and them thing, and people in that them are resist. So although the same people when them are resist, them are go towards people who are even worse, you know, but they must say, boy, look, I rather choose the enemy of my enemy. You understand? So most of the country them in the world see America and Europe as them enemy. So them say, boy, we rather be friend with for them enemy, not a China or Russia. You understand? So that's how it is. That's why even at the war in Ukraine, Africa support Russia to invade Ukraine whenever it used to happen, because of the hatred to the West. Because them say, boy, the West is the manufacturer of all lies and all them things there. I just saw it go. I just saw it go, you understand? So we continue the journey. You know, so why may I tell you? So in Jamaica now, the diplomat and their partner are in same-sex relationship, which has added complexity to the situation since same-sex marriage is not recognized in Jamaica. So Jamaica don't recognize two man or two women are married, because I law at Jamaica. So you have to respect the Jamaican law. You understand? You know, because America is not God. America, the country of the United, is not God. God is the supreme being of all. Everybody we have push this and do all kind of wickedness. All of the wicked people them have done all kind of evil to my ancestors and other people. The whole of them dead. So no cure man a go on him can't do more anytime. Them still a go dead same way. You understand? But as usual, you know, so the PNP LGBTQ plus party them support this. You understand? And the JLP LGBTQ plus party said, yeah, we can't do it, you know, because we don't have a law upon our books to do that and them thing. So you understand? You have to go make that the man, the other man or the other woman who married to the same sex person. Better you just make them become a diplomat then and make them have this, you understand? Or, you know, other so it look. You understand? So sources indicated that the Jamaican government should have responded more promptly to the initial request made by the United States. Frustrated by the lack of timely response, American officials sent another diplomatic note urging a swift reply. In a disappointing turn of events, the Jamaican government eventually rejected the United States request. So boy, hey, I forget this government props, you know, because they must follow the law. You understand? Because, hey, Andrew Holness know, you know, them know so in a Jamaica, as much as you see the boy them in a PNP community and them thing there in a 2 mile, you saw them, you understand? Them thing they are acceptably in a Jamaican society, you understand? But see them it being normalized now because people see it as joke, you know? You understand? And some most like serial killers them in a Jamaica them are rear admirals. Yes, rear admirals, most of them. I'm telling you that Grumpy was a laborite, him a rear admiral. Hey, then the man rape people before him shoot them in the back of them head, you know. Rape the man them, you know. Yeah, one laborite brother named Grumpy. You understand? Fogarty with dust him out down a Coronation Market. You understand? Fogarty did. But yeah, just so it go. And then, you know, say a majority of them now, the boy named Christopher Brown from Payne Avenue, the serial killer too, him was a rear admiral. When him dead on with a pampas, him stink like a pig. Because him did. Because anytime them have to wear pampas and them thing, them all of the sensation from them rectum gone. So them can't feel anything when a time for them go release himself. Because you know, just like how we were, you know, our thing intact and them thing there, and man, you want to, you know, more time, you have that urge, you understand, and it's like it come like your mind and it all work together, and as you reach all the toilet and them thing there, you understand, for you sit down, but them know them can't feel nothing, you just come, so them have to wear pampas, and some of them have plug, I don't know, I just suffer them thing of virgin, you know, so, yeah, me know say this must be disturbing to some people if you listen, but it's also a part of life, you know, 21st century, and things that was taboo, yeah, not anymore, yeah. You understand? So, yeah, so according to senior government source who spoke to, one of the, to Radio Jamaica, approving the request would require Jamaica to acknowledge same-sex marriages, which remains illegal within the country's legal framework. This refusal by Jamaican government has triggered a series of retaliatory measures from the United States. Caribbean National Weekly efforts to contact Oliver Meir, Jamaican Consul General in Miami, have proved futile as there has been no response regarding their position. Retaliatory measures: United States revoked visa of Jamaican diplomats. Reliable sources reveal that the United States, in response, rejected separate requests from Jamaica to extend the stay of 3 diplomats stationed at the Jamaican embassy and consulate within the United States. Consequently, these diplomats have been instructed to leave the country immediately following the expiration of their 5-year diplomatic visa. So now America turned on its friends because of this gay agenda. And you have friends and your friend become enemy, it's hard for that relationship come back. So America and Jamaica always have a close relationship. So this now is like communism now reaches Jamaica, fascism. So this move diverges from the existing practices, where extension to diplomatic visas for a Jamaican diplomat beyond 5 years are typically granted as routine matter. Among those directly impacted by this decision are R.J. Marks, Jamaica's ambassador to the United States, and Oliver Meir, the Consul General based in Miami. American authorities have instructed both officials to return to Jamaica within the current year. Uncertain futures. Tension threaten diplomatic relationship between the US and Jamaica. So America, this because of gay business now, America threaten Jamaica. Why? At present, it remains uncertain what further diplomatic measures, if any, the United States government might take against Jamaica due to the denial of diplomatic immunity to the spouse of one of its diplomats. The ongoing disagreement has the potential to strain relationship between the two nations, raising concern about the future of their diplomatic partnership. So this is where the PNP come in on, So the PNP released a letter now. Yeah, the PNP released their letter now and say the PNP urges the government of Jamaica to allow gay diplomats. So it will come from Old Hope Road, St. Andrew on July 17. So the People's National Party is highly concerned about the threat to gay rights caused by the diplomatic standoff that has now emerged between the Andrew Holness-led government and the Jamaica and United States of America. The PNP is concerned that the refusal of the Jamaican government to recognize same-sex marital status, that a marriage for you, slow one, of the US diplomat could spell economic disaster brought on by sanctions that our economy cannot manage. The arrogance and bigoted stance of the JLP administration flies in the face of our national motto, out of many, one people, wicked. And that the PNP LGBTQ plus party, I tell you, say that, you understand? So further, it's threatened to affect Jamaicans' ability to conduct smooth diplomatic relationship with the USA, a long-standing trade partner and host to many Jamaicans in the diaspora. Already we are seeing where 2 senior Jamaican diplomats in the United States are on borrowed time. That's how the PNP saying that. The PNP recalls the diplomatic role sparked by the then Golden administration from the US from 2009 to 2011 over extradition of Christopher Doodle's Scope, and it seems as if nothing having learned from the episode. Jamaica is heading down the same path again under Mr. Holness. The PNP is warning that revocation of US visa will likely be the next step that will affect hundreds of thousands of Jamaicans who would have no issue with their government allowing gay diplomats to work, reside and live freely here in Jamaica. As a party, the PNP LGBTQ plus party embrace inclusiveness. The PNP wishes to place on the record that it would not have allowed a stalemate of this nature to come between Jamaica and the USA. Therefore, therefore, the PMP is urging Prime Minister Andrew Holness to intervene with urgency and allow the American diplomat to stay in Jamaica and allow the diplomat to have his husband or his wife. Because if he's a man married to a man, the man is a husband, and if he's a woman married to a woman, the other woman, so it's two wives. So I just saw it. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, you know, we're just watching what's going on. We know that we're in the end of time, and we know some people don't care because it's all about, them say, I just freedom and no God, no day and anything. Now we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we don't subscribe to that because we know that there's a higher being. Because we could not just emerge here just like that. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police channel out.